Hello, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on Numerologist.com. I'm here with this month's crystal messages. So we have a 5-month, and of course it's a 5 years, so add them together, it's the number 10. 10 in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's that movement forward. But if we add 1 and 0 together, it's number 1. So this is an incredible month of beginnings, fresh starts, power, really establishing your independence, right? But it's also that beautiful energy of May. It's the time when the flowers start to pop up. When we have a flower full moon, a super moon this month as well. And there's this sense of coming together. There's a feeling of networking, family, relationships, camaraderie. It's just this feeling of everybody starting to come together. And that can be a little bit challenging sometimes, can't it? But we'll see. We'll see what the crystals have to say for you. All right, what I'd love for you to do is invite the energy of the crystal consciousness into your being and ask the crystal energy to support you as you intuitively select either crystal number 1, 2, or 3. So each of these has a message. And it may be that you choose more than one, and that's fine. Okay, you ready? So crystal number 1 is Tiger's Eye, this beautiful piece of Tiger's Eye. I love Tiger's Eye. So we have the golden energy of the heavens, and then we have the brown energy of the earth. So this particular stone is saying, as above, so below, bringing down from the earth bringing down from the heavens into the earth. Going the wrong way around there, aren't I? So that golden energy can be golden opportunities. It could be connection to your angels, connection to your loved ones in spirit. It could also be that now is the time for you, that this is your best time. If we think of this month as being number 1 and moving you forward and getting started on things, this stone is saying, wow, you are getting started with this golden energy, golden bursts moving you forward. But with the brown in this Tiger's Eye, it's also grounding you, protecting you, keeping you safe, and that sense of nurturing, nourishment, support that's there. So you've got support from all over with this particular stone, and you have wonderful support from the heavens. And that is your guide, your angels, your spirit team, your loved ones, your friends as well. So we think of that on a spiritual level, but also your friends on the physical plane. You have this incredible support on the physical plane. So there is a sense here of all kinds of things can get started right now. You have lots of ideas, lots of decisions to make, and there's a feeling of planting those seeds and taking action. What is it you want to move forward with right now? Because whatever it is, it's like you have the Midas touch. You have the ability to move things forward very quickly because you've got lots of help coming in. I love that. Almost looks like a seed. So there's almost that sense of planting this and then watching it grow. Oh, that's beautiful. And just one more thing. It kind of looks like an American football. Like when you're throwing, those footballs. So there's a sense of moving forward very quickly. Beautiful. The more grounded you are, the higher you can go as well. So there's that feeling of being grounded and really moving forward quickly because of that groundedness. Yeah, so take notice of that. Okay, number 2. Let's see what you have. You have this piece of crystal. So this beautiful, it's got blue and green in at the same time. It has some green in there. So this is there's an aspect of being a heartstone, but it's also, it's a stone that's good for business. as well. There is a sense of opportunities that can come up with this, especially with the blue, communication, and there's networking that comes in with that blue as well. So that's the relationship energy that's coming in too. It feels like this is a month of relationships. So with this, it's about communication with the right people for you and really forming relationships that are solid, but also heart-based too. So that doesn't mean that solid can't be heart-based, but there is a sense of creating relationships and bonds that will last for a lot longer than just one project or one job. It feels like there's a deeper connection that's there. So I'm talking about business with this, but this can also be about you connecting with love in relationships as well. So that blue energy is you communicating and expressing yourself, saying exactly what it is you want at this moment when it comes to relationships particularly. And I feel with this, especially with the blue, that blue is about peace. It's about bringing peace into your life right now. The green as well is finding the space that is right for you. So you may find yourself wanting to take a little bit of time for yourself. That blue and green, it could be that it's time to go to the ocean, to the seaside, take a vacation. And it may just be that it's about meditating in a space that is tranquil and brings you peace. Whatever it is, there is this sense of connection. So that connection could be to family members, or it may be that it's a connection to the ocean, or a connection to the earth, or a connection to the divine as you move into meditation. So whatever that is, it feels good to me. It feels like there's something transformative about it, but that transformation is not as you go from a caterpillar to a butterfly kind of transformation. This is much more peaceful. There's a sense of peace that's there for you. All right, I love that. Final stone. The final stone is this piece of pink sapphire. Now I had this down as pink ruby, which was kind of interesting. I was looking at it and thought, all right, so I'm sure that when I bought this originally, it was termed a pink ruby. But when I look, it just looks more like a pink sapphire. And I feel that that's part of the message. You know, the pink is about love. Pink is about protection. It can be a little bit vulnerable as well with that pink. But rubies are very protective. They're highly protective, and you often find them, there's that sense of kingly or royal that comes with the rubies. But the sapphire, something very feminine about the sapphire, and there's something almost so much more expansive for me when I think of sapphires. So I feel with this that the message that's coming through is that you might shift your focus. You might change your mind about something, or you might just shift a decision. And as a consequence of that, there is a greater expansion. So it might be that you've had this idea of moving forward with a particular project, and it's just not going as quickly as you want it. It's not going in the direction that you want it to. So what happens is you sort of shift the focus. And as soon as you shift that focus, or you shift it in some way, it expands. And that's what I feel the message is from this. But it's about feeling into it, using your intuition. That's that pink energy right at the core of your heart. Feeling into it, using your intuition to just get a sense of, okay, if this isn't moving forward, what is it I need? How is it I need to move this? And it's not necessarily going to go in the direction that it's continued to go in, or that it's supposed to go in. Instead, it may be that just moving it off in a different direction, or moving you off in a different direction is where you need to go right now. So my feeling is that if you've been banging your head against a brick wall, or if it feels like you're bored with something, or you've come to the end of a line of something, that it's time to now move away from that and start a new pathway. That's what it feels like, a new pathway. And especially with this pink sapphire being the energy of love, that it's about, sometimes we come to the end of a cycle and it can be difficult to let go. And this month, with that number 1 energy as well, the 10 and the 1, that you are being asked to release in order to make space for something new to take over. And that new with this pink is the energy of love for you. And it might feel vulnerable at first, when you let go, you do feel a little bit out of sorts because you've gotten used to a particular way of being or doing or a particular mindset, etc. This energy is saying, okay, so let's just move over here. Let's let go of that now so we can create this space for this new pathway for you, and open yourself up to that newness, that new energy. And when I think of that, again, these flowers come out. So it's blossoming. It's time for you to blossom. And you may want to put some pink around you. You may want to have some pink in your life. Maybe get a piece of pink sapphire, tumbled piece of pink sapphire to support you as you move into this next stage of your life. And whatever that next stage is, it feels like enormous expansion for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the next video now, and make sure to click the link in my bio. I have a wonderful course that will help you to connect with your light. I will see you next month with another crystal message video. Bye for now.